Sundays are a time for rest and a time for family, but Sundays to me are also about gearing up for the week ahead. As moms, we are the gatekeepers to our homes, and setting myself up for success on a Sunday helps me feel refreshed and ready to tackle the week ahead. While not every Sunday ends with me being totally prepared for the week, my hopes are that these videos inspire you to create your own routines that will help you be prepared for the week ahead. I'm Brittany, this is Mama's Time Out, and I hope you enjoy this video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's Sunday refresh is going to be spent at home. We are getting ready to send Liam to kindergarten tomorrow. Super exciting. We're having our whole family over for dinner later, so I am making my special lasagna. Speaking of which, it is 12:28, 12:30. So I definitely need to get my sauce on the stove. It is a, what is up with my hair? It's a sauce that I make from scratch, and my family says that I make the best lasagna, so I'm going to share the recipe with you guys today. I'll show you what goes into the sauce, and so we're going to get that on first, and then I'm going to get the house picked up just a little bit. I definitely need to clean up my kitchen. My house was cleaned on Thursday, so I don't have too much to do. Keeping up with some of the laundry today. I do need to pick out all of Liam's clothes for the week and Caleb's clothes. Need to figure out what we're packing Liam for lunches. I need to do some school paperwork. So just a bunch of like odds and ends, and I thought I would take you guys along with me for another Sunday refresh so you guys can see what I am doing to prepare for the week. Let's get my sauce on the stove. Alright, so to make my homemade spaghetti sauce, you're going to need 1 large pot, 5 pounds of ground beef, 3 tablespoons of olive oil or butter. As you see, I used butter here. Half a bag of frozen onions, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. So normally I fry up the ground beef first in this pot, and then I will stick in the onions and the garlic. However, I forgot to do that step on this particular day, so I just started with the butter, the minced garlic, and the onions, and then I sauteed that up until the onions were clear and ready to go. And then you'll see here in a little bit, I end up frying up the meat in a separate pan. So it all worked out, it was fine. You're also, once your onions and your garlic is done, you're gonna deglaze it with 1 cup of white wine. If you don't have any wine in your house, you can always use chicken broth, or if you don't drink wine at all, you can definitely use chicken broth. I think the wine really gives the sauce a very good flavor, but like I said, you can use the chicken broth. You are also going to need 3 28-ounce cans of crushed tomatoes, and this is what you see me adding right here. You're also going to need 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and the secret ingredient is 1 store-bought jar of marinara sauce. So I use I think it's called the Classico kind here, but you can really use whatever marinara sauce you like. You're also going to add 1 tablespoon of ground oregano, 1 tablespoon of ground thyme, and 2 bay leaves. Don't forget to take the bay leaves out of your sauce before you put your meal together or before you serve it. I only got 1 out and couldn't find the other one, so my brother ended up finding it in his meal, but that's okay. I also use sugar to taste. I usually start with a tablespoon and kind of add on from there. I think on this particular day I ended up doing 4 tablespoons of sugar. It just until it's the consistency that I like. You're also going to do 2 teaspoons of salt, and then I forgot to add in on this day. It's okay, it didn't really taste that much different, but normally I do put in 1/4 cup of fresh parsley minced, so I cut it and then put it up. And then my last secret ingredient is 1 wedge of Parmesan cheese cut up. So you can actually use just the rind of a Parmesan cheese, but I like to use the entire wedge of cheese, so I cut it up and I put it in chunks and I let it simmer. So once I am done putting this all together and the meat is done, I'm going to end up dumping the meat into the sauce, and then I'm going to let it simmer on the stove for a little over an hour. I am going to put the recipe for this sauce down in my description box below. I will also try and remember to put my full lasagna recipe in there. I did end up putting it together, but I forgot to show you guys how I put it together. I use the no boil lasagna noodles. I think it's a lot faster, it's a lot easier, and the lasagna is so good. Now when I make this, it's always enough for 2 9 by 13 inch pans, so we always have extra to freeze. On this particular day, I got 2 gallon size bags filled with lasagna that are in my freezer. So it's gonna really help me on a night that I need to do a quick meal or a night that I don't feel like cooking. I can pull it out, just heat it up in the oven, and it'll be good to go. As you can see here now, I'm just gonna let this simmer on the stove for an hour. You could let it go a little bit longer if you want to. Sometimes I let it go all day, but I'm gonna let it simmer and then I'm gonna put it together at the end. Don't forget, the recipe to this meal will be in the description box below. So while all that was cooking, I had a freezer crock pot meal video that I wanted to film. So that's what you see me doing here. So here is a little sneak peek into what Thursday's video is. I show you how to prep 16 freezer crock pot meals in under, it was like 2 hours maybe. It was not very long. Everything is ready to go, and I probably spend about $12 per meal. So look out for my video on Thursday, and I'm giving you all the details on how you can do it too. Okay, you guys, so got all those freezer crock pot meals done. I'll show you what it looks like. And I did put the lasagna together. I forgot to film me doing it, but I'll show you what it looks like. So you spray the bottom of the pan. This is a 9 by 13 inch pan. And then we use the no bake lasagna. I threw the things away already, so I can't show you. But so I do a layer of sauce first, and then I do a layer of the noodles. It's usually 4 noodles. And then the ricotta cheese mixture, the mozzarella cheese, Parmesan, and then you keep going until you're done. When you add the very last layer of noodles, you just do sauce and cheese on top, and it's going to bake at 400 for 35 minutes. And hubby's going to clean up the kitchen while we wait for it to cook. All right, you guys, just wanted to quickly show you. These are the freezer meals. So if you want to know what they are, I'm going to put a little bit of footage in here of me making them. Go ahead and check out my video on Thursday. I'll tell you every meal that I made. I'll give you all my tips, and I'll give you all my freezing tips too. Yeah. Alright, you guys, this is what it looks like when it comes out. It is so good. Alright, you guys, our family is gone. I'm having such a rough time because I feel like I'm going to cry. I'm so glad I don't have makeup on today. I just sat down and had the conversation with Liam about being kind to everybody and remembering to keep your hands to yourself and listening to the teacher. And I just cannot believe he's going to kindergarten, you guys. So I didn't show me packing the lunch. I did it with him. I wanted everything to be special. We sat down and we did his paperwork. So we got his book bag ready. It's hanging back here. I have his lunch ready. I will show you guys what's in it. And I'm going to put it in the fridge for him. And then we put his name on his water bottle here. This is his water bottle he's taking. So that's all ready for the morning. But I cannot believe it, you guys. I cannot believe he's starting kindergarten. Okay, let me show you what I made for him for lunch. And then I will do a little bit of a cleanup when I get back down here after the kids are in bed. And then I think I have a load or 2 of laundry to fold. So I'm not going to get to too much more tonight. I really wanted to focus on Liam, and this video might end up being super short. I don't even remember what I filmed today, but that's okay. It really was about getting Liam ready for school. So let me flip this around and show you what we made for him for lunch. So this is Liam's lunchbox, and then inside we wrote him a note, and I already read it to him so he does know what it says. We love you, love mommy and daddy. And then he picked out a peanut butter and jelly, this granola bar, an orange, a cheese stick, and there is a thing of Mott's fruit snacks in here. So this is everything that he picked out for his lunch, and then he does have a separate snack. It's from the approved snack list for school. So we do have some dishes to clean up. This is lasagna. It didn't really hold when I put it in the bags, but we're going to freeze it. So I just need to get that cleaned up. Everything else is pretty much ready. There's this book bag. It's dark. My husband already vacuumed, so I don't even have to do that tonight, you guys. So it's really pretty clean. Just want to clean up the table a bit. And the living room is clean. So we are pretty much ready. Like I said, I filled out his school paperwork. My parents got him this balloon that says "School is cool, welcome." The kids are crying because he's washing their hair and I think the soap got in their eyes. But so when I come back down, I'm going to clean up the kitchen a little bit. We'll see what else I get done tonight. Good morning, you guys. It is the next day. I have no idea what kind of footage I got yesterday. I don't even know where yesterday went. So I thought I would show you me cleaning up this morning and getting ready to start my work week. Liam started kindergarten today. Oh, my heart. I'll insert a picture. So sweet. He was so excited. Caleb moved up classrooms in school, so it is a big day in our household, and I'm so excited for my boys. I am going to get my kitchen cleaned up, and I have some laundry I need to take care of before I head in my office this morning. I do need to make my bed too, so I thought I would take you along to give you guys some more motivation on getting my week started. So this Sunday refresh is a little bit different, but that's okay because I told you it doesn't always get done the way you want it every single week. So let's get this morning started off on the right foot. Oh, I'm also going to put a crock pot meal in, so I'll show you guys what it is. If you guys haven't seen my full morning routine video, I'll try and remember to link it in the iCards above. But I do like to start my morning out. Now, normally my dishes are done. I do them the night before. But I like to start my morning out with a podcast. I was listening to, I think it was The Minimalist Mom. If I can find a link, I'll put it in the description box below. It's one of my favorite podcasts. So I was listening to that so that I can get my spirits up and just really get me ready for the week. It gives me motivation. I really, really love listening to podcasts in the morning. I feel like it gives me a fresh perspective for the day. I also had already worked out on this particular morning, and of course both of my boys were already in school. So I'm just going to let the music play, let you see everything that I got done this morning, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are. kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile.
Alright, you guys, dinner is in the crock pot. I folded that little laundry that I was a little backed up on. You saw me clean up my kitchen. So I'm ready to go clock in and get started on another week of work. I hope you guys found this video motivating, and I hope it inspires you to start your week off on the right foot. We will see you guys on Thursday for my crock pot meal prep video. Don't miss it. I'm giving away all of my yummy crock pot meals, my tips on how I do freezer to crock pot, and all of the information on crock pot meals. So go follow that. Go subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that. If you hit the little bell notifications, it will let you know when I post. It is completely free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up if it was something that you liked. It is something that I do every Sunday on my channel. So we will see you guys next week for another edition of Sunday Refresh. Bye.
The solution.